Alright, it's Mr. Fox once again, and this is a request design for Dawn. And the name of this video is YouTubers who became war criminals. Alright, check it out. Hey. So load.
My girlfriend broke up with me, so I had to break out of prison too. Ah, shut up, bro. Shut up. Alright, let's get started with the video. The Stokes Twins, a channel with 8.7 million subscribers owned by Alan Stokes and Alex Stokes.
Oh, okay.
They began uploading in 2017, and their content consisted of skits, Q&As, and showing off their bodies.
I want to see that.
Anyway, in 2019, they went through a prank phase, and fast forward to now in 2021, it seems they make Mr. Beast type challenge videos, and I'm not gonna lie, they get an amazing amount of views.
Of course they do.
Their prank era, specifically in October of 2019. One of those pranks was called the quote-unquote bank robbery gone wrong prank, where both
it's gone wrong, alright, because they're stupid
and run off with bags of money and ski masks. At one point in the video, they order an Uber, right? And how do you expect the Uber driver to react?
Like, get the fuck out of my goddamn car, man. That's what how I would react.
Our getaway driver just bailed on us. So, is it, what is it? What is it? Like this? Oh, we're going to like a costume party. Okay, can I just take these away? Just get out of my office. Actually, no, we're gonna get caught. No, we can't do.
He doesn't care. Get out of his damn car.
Scared to death and told him to get out of his car. Later in the video, we find out that the Uber driver actually had guns drawn at him by police because they thought he was a legitimate getaway driver. They later released him because, well, no shit, he was innocent. Remember when YouTubers would make their videos 10 minutes just to put extra ads in their videos?
Eli so cray.
You know, YouTuber do
he's talking to you.
Now, but back in the day, yeah, it was 10 minutes, and I'm sure we all remember that. Anyway, in order to stretch their video to 10 minutes, these idiots included a clip of the police getting frustrated with them for thinking this was funny. Why would...
It's not funny.
But then, like, I guess the ski mask is kind of like... Dude, think about what's going on nowadays. Think about it, man. You gotta be smarter than that.
Yeah, they're stupid.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, so after this prank was uploaded, they faced no consequences until August of 2020.
Well, what do they do now?
A year later, the brothers were each charged with one felony count of false imprisonment affected by violence, menace, fraud, or deceit, as well as...
They were out of the woods, but yet they got back to doing trouble.
According to the Orange County District Attorney's Office. Here's another fun fact. So you know when the police called them out for being idiots at the end of their video?
Yeah.
Well, that was just a warning. They just got a warning. It was not like they did not get a charge or anything. But these idiots later went to the bank and filmed the prank again.
Retards.
After the warning.
Why would you do that knowing that you got out of the woods in the first place and you just go back to playing video games and shit?
They got a chance and they fucked it up again. Also, this is their horrible reaction to their Uber driver almost being killed.
No. So like there was an Uber. I called an Uber driver, right? And we both got in the car. And then the like people like saw us get in the car with like
fucking losers is what they are. Losers.
The Uber driver kicked us out of the car. 1 minute later, there were like 10 cop cars that pulled out like guns on him. Like they were like rifles. They thought he was a getaway driver. So he got like
no, Christopher, put that down.
So like,
I'm gonna get flagged again to you.
So now, the most recent part of this story is from April of this year. The Stokes twins plead guilty to the crimes committed in the video. A judge in California sentenced the twins to community service and a year's probation for a misdemeanor. They could have faced up to 5 years in prison for the pranks. So, they're not going to prison. They're just doing a little community service. And, you know, if it were up to me, man, you kind of messed up when you did it again. Alright, you know what? Let's move on to the next person.
I couldn't get any worse.
Okay, so judging from
never heard of this guy either.
Videos, it seems
who is he?
Already rich when making his first video, judging by the
God,
chain.
give me some money.
That was in 2019. Fast forward to 2021, and he's still doing the same thing. We'll just call him a rich vlogger. Anyway, I looked up how this man was making his money, and oh boy.
What do you do?
This man owns many estates, including a mansion and 2 nightclubs. But the main way he makes his money is extremely illegal. Now,
what did he do?
Drugs, firearms. If you guessed piracy, then you're right. So let's
piracy.
This man
What's
and 2 of his
piracy?
other associates made $35 million in 1 year. So these guys made a quote-unquote app that would illegally stream TV. These men subscribed to video services such as Verizon, Fios, DirecTV, and many more. Then used a device to rip the MP4 files and simply put it on their own app, which was called Gears TV. By the way, the logo is literally the Gears of War logo. These guys had no humility when it came to ripping people off and stealing. Anyway, they charge
Fucking
$19
retard.
a month for customers to pay on.
Well, I
for
shouldn't
their
call 'em
Android
names.
devices, and that includes Joe
Fucking
Rogan, Amazon
loser.
Fire
That's
Sticks.
he's a loser.
Well, let's just say business was booming. All three men bought extravagant
Yeah,
houses,
fuck you too.
vehicles,
He
and
fixed it
chains
out sick it
until
to him
a couple
too.
of months ago when the FBI was reaching out to Omi. He even uploaded a video titled, "The FBI is back," where he says this.
This was a matter for any copyright holders to come to me and say, hey, stop using it.
No, the fuck it wasn't. This was a matter of not distributing copyrighted content and having others pay you for it. You're supposed to know that. You're not supposed to wait until someone tells you to stop. This is copyright we're talking about.
Yeah.
You guys remember when Mr. Beast hummed a song in one of his videos and the record label claimed the entire video? Copyright is a very serious thing. Now imagine...
Why didn't think I'll put any music in my damn videos?
What did you expect would happen? He talked about his entire case within the video, and
Or take requests and react to music video because of copyright fucking trash bullshit.
They'll use anything you say online against you. Omi could face 514 years, aka life in prison, if he's convicted of the charges. That includes conspiracy, violating the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, reproduction of protected work, access device fraud, false statements to a bank, and money
shit.
Pollution Entertainment.
Oh god, this loser too.
Born September 19th, 2003,
This fucking clown.
better known online as Pollution Entertainment. This boy was a former YouTuber from Chile. I feel like people might get mad at the way I pronounced it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and correct myself and say Chile. He began uploading Freddy's gameplay videos, skits, and other things kids do on YouTube. In one of his earlier videos titled 50 Things About Me, he talks about how he goes on gore websites and just laughs at the videos he watches.
It's okay if it's a horror movie and it's fake, but when you react to real shit, that's different.
My baby kitten Jason. It's just a 5-second clip of his kitten licking his paws. A few months later in December,
we have 5
Matthias
kittens.
uploaded another video where he announces that he adopted 2 new kittens due to his last one dying from a quote-unquote accidental cause.
It's not.
Except the cat didn't die from an accidental cause. Matthias got into a heated argument with someone on WhatsApp, and to piss them off even more, he sent them a video of him brutally murdering his cat on video.
Fucking
now, don't worry,
dickhole, fucking dickhead of a kid.
Put any screenshots up on this video.
Yeah, please
the video
don't.
ended up getting leaked, and Matthias was doxxed, and the video infuriated.
Oh my god, look, he's a horror fan too, just like me. That's fucked up.
Standing outside of his house as a result of him getting doxxed. And in that same news segment, his mother was interviewed, and she explains that Matthias has a disorder, which we later found out was Asperger's, and that they're never buying any pets again, and they will try everything in their power to fix Matthias. He uploaded an apology video, but that apology is dog shit. He literally said,
I don't know what he's saying because I don't speak Spanish.
By hitting his legs. This dumbass's account was taken down almost 2 years later in 2020. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube took so long to do that. And also, shout out to Critical. He's one of the people that really brought the story
He talked about it? Okay.
After Critical's video, Matthias' channel was taken down.
Good.
Nazim Akdam. Nazim Akdam was a 39-year-old Iranian woman who promoted veganism and a healthy lifestyle here on YouTube. Though most of her content was out there, to say the least. She had about 3,000 subscribers, and everything seemed to be going
I didn't even
well
heard of her.
Well, until YouTube demonetized her channel and her second channel.
Did she kill a cat too?
The fact that they were basically stealing her livelihood and complained about only making 10 cents from 300,000 views. She even spoke out about it in a video, which, yeah, that isn't right. You should not be making 10 cents for every 300,000 views.
Yeah, but
I'm sure YouTube had a reason to demonetize her channel. Anyway, this woman
maybe she uploaded something fucked up.
Drove hundreds of miles to San Bruno, California to the YouTube headquarters with murder in mind. Her family had filed a missing persons report, and on the morning of the shooting, police actually found her, but, you know, they just informed the family, told her, hey, yo, your daughter's safe, but, obviously, they didn't know she was going to shoot up the YouTube headquarters.
Yeah,
so
oh my
that
god.
Day, Nazim walked into the building's
I think I've heard of this person, never seen what she looked like, but I heard about it.
Luckily, those 3 people have recovered. I've never seen anyone get so mad over getting demonetized that they shoot up a place, let alone that this was a woman and not a guy. It's really rare to hear about women shooters. Also, in an interview the next day, her father wasn't even crying that his daughter left this earth or the fact that she tried taking people with her. He just
Man, that's sad.
Hands people
Jesus.
a pre-written apology. What?
The shooter's father simply saying he's sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Handing out a statement.
Canadian.
Our
Weird.
family is in absolute shock and can't make sense of what has happened yesterday.
Not so fantastic, Devin. Yes.
Never heard of this person either. Who is this?
This came to a shock to me, but this kid actually had a YouTube channel before he actually did those things, and he went by the name of Not So Fantastic Devin.
Isn't that so fantastic if he killed somebody?
200 subscribers. He only has 3 videos up, and they're all shitty Dead by Daylight streams. Nothing special, just gameplay with commentary. Not only did this dude have horrible morals, but he also had a horrible PC. But this comment stood out to me. It's kind of crazy to think about the fact that the people playing with him had no idea they were playing with a future school shooter. And I completely agree. That must be
I'd be surprised if Rainy Sarah's on here too.
Devin actually ended up being. But while in the comments, I also came across a lot of his fans. Yes.
Oh my god. Fangirls who have
filled this video up with his fans. So we see this comment right here. I love you so much, Devin. And there's my response.
Yeah,
I'll never
WTF.
understand why people praise other people like this. Elliot Roger.
Oh my god.
Was,
yeah.
a beta male, to put it simply.
He's fucked up.
Dubbed the Virgin Killer by a bunch of news sites. So the story goes that this man had a mental
stupid
illness
loser.
and shot up a college.
Loser. I'm a loser.
No shit. For someone to do what he did, you'd have to have some sort of mental illness. His childhood was normal for the most part, growing up with divorced parents like many kids nowadays. His dad even helped direct Hunger Games. Except Elliot was very socially awkward. Before the shooting, he uploaded a video titled Retribution, where he explains his reasoning for the shooting he plans on taking part in.
I don't know what you don't see in me. I'm the perfect guy. And yet you throw yourselves at
Nobody's perfect.
obnoxious men instead of me.
Yeah, like I said, he's the definition of a beta male. He further
I
explains
don't even
his
know what a beta
plans
male is.
later in the video.
After I've annihilated every single girl in the sorority house, I'll take to the streets of Isla Vista and slay every single person I see there.
After this video was filmed, he went out and sent a 137-page document about his entire life story to certain friends and family. One of those people being his therapist. His therapist quickly called his parents and was like, yo, your kid is about to do something horrible. But by the time the parents found out, it was too late. Elliot had already stabbed 3 of his roommates to death.
Jesus fucking Christ.
For George Chen's parents to even contemplate.
I just don't know why this happened to our son. It's crazy. This doesn't make any sense.
At 9:27 p.m., the first reports of a mass shooting underway.
Shot fired, shot fired.
Elliot's next target was a sorority to, quote, take revenge on all the girls he believed rejected him. After no one let him in, he opened fire on 3 random girls walking on the block. 2 of them sadly passed away. After that, he shot into a deli filled with students. He then shot and killed 1 more person.
Our son was the most important thing in the world to all of us. He was our only child, and he was so much a part of our lives. It's hard to imagine how things are going to be like. Now that he's gone.
Good Lord. Christ almighty fucking heaven.
Turned the gun on himself.
Well, at least he died too.
Mr. Anime.
I've heard of him too. He's another fucked up.
In 2006 and would upload anime review videos. The name of the channel was LensCap.
God, his camera quality is terrible.
We spoke about him in the Darkest YouTube Iceberg, so if you watch that, you already know what's coming. As he would upload his regular videos, he would also upload videos showing off his firearms. Though no one was alarmed because he uploaded a rant where he talks about how disturbing the increase in mass shootings has become.
Today I'm writing on something a little bit...
Reagan bot. She did a video on him. I need to watch that.
Anime unrelated. I'm ranting on all the shootings that have been happening. I'm a firearms owner myself, but
well, you shouldn't be.
It is a little bit disturbing to know that you could be a victim in something like this at these times. All the people that were victims,
dude,
you think
you have so much to do in life, and you chose violence over your parents, man. That's
every day
sad.
I Yahoo, I'm like, well, time to see what today's shooting is, and hey, there's another one.
That's why I don't watch the news. It's always fucked up.
Why?
In February of 2012, Trey said that he was going to take a 2 to 3 week break to reward himself. At the end of his break, he announced on March 13 that he had a new job in a field he found fascinating, and it may prevent him from uploading videos, though he plans to upload on his blog. In the early morning of March 20th, 2012, Trey lured his mother out into the garage, where he shot her in the chest at point-blank range. From here, he entered the home and shot his brother in the head. His father woke up from the shots and entered the living room to investigate, only to be shot by Trey in the torso.
What does it say down there?
His mom. From here,
Trey
destroyed the whole house and killed the remaining pets in the house before carrying weapons and
of course, he's a pet killer too.
Waller High School down the street, with with plans to commit mass murder. His original plan was to kill at least 70 students at the school's pep rally in order to become one of the biggest mass murderers in history, as revealed in his interrogation.
He had such a good life ahead of him, but apparently he didn't want that. Jesus fucking Christ.
He killed his family first to spare them from knowing what he was going to do next. However, Trey stood down and returned home, where he was arrested for murder. He revealed later that the event was becoming all too real, and as a result, he gave up. Trey was sentenced to life in prison. Trey had requested that his rights to parole would also be taken, believing he'd pose a danger to himself and others. On the walls in his home, he wrote several things in marker, including, most
of these guys are either dead, kill themselves, or they're in jail for life.
Mother, and God, please forgive
except for the
me,
cat kid and the twins.
Alyssa Daval. Now, Alyssa was probably the hardest person to find information on, and I'm not talking about the crime she committed, I'm talking about her YouTube channel. There are no re-uploads, it's just the story. So I tried really hard to find re-upload something, but no, people don't care enough to re-upload videos about this person, and I see why.
What did she do?
Apparently this woman had a YouTube channel surrounding makeup tutorials. This woman from South Carolina is guilty of murdering her 2 newborn children. Yeah. In 2017, she had a baby girl.
That pisses me off.
In 2018, she had a baby boy. Both times this woman delivered her babies, she threw them away in the trash outside.
Why?
That both times she delivered her babies, they were in her apartment, so she would throw them away in the trash can outside of the apartment. The reason she was caught was because the hospitals would keep tabs on her, because she probably went in when she was, getting checkups on the baby's heartbeat, stuff like that. They were keeping tabs on her, basically. Until one day she came back to the hospital and tried to deliver the baby, but nothing came out. It was just the umbilical cord. And she was trying to play along with this idea of, she tried to play it off as a miscarriage, but I'm sure the hospital...
Well, the babies weren't there. They could have known they were missing.
It doesn't say that in the article, but it says there were testimonials, so I'm only assuming that those are the doctors that actually reached out to the authorities. But this woman ended up getting 40 years in prison.
That's bullshit.
Again, I think we can all agree that this person deserves life in prison. This deserves to rot in that prison cell.
Rot in hell, too.
More to say about this person. Alright, that was it for this video. I usually say if you like the video, then leave a like, but then people always say, yo, when I watch your videos, I get sad. It's like, bro, I talk about morbid topics. What'd you expect?
I just think the horror movies, man, not the real shit.
No. So if you think this was a quality video, make sure to leave a like. It helps the channel out. And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure to subscribe. And also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, make sure to do that. Also, guys, this video was edited by my good friend Charge, aka Austin. So his link is down in the description. Let me know if you guys like the way he edited it, and maybe we'll keep him as the channel editor. Also, really quickly, before the video ends, I just want to say, I can't wait to start releasing music, bro. I'm gonna release music early 2022.
Hell yeah, bro.
It's gonna be hyperpop music. I've been working behind the scenes, getting my vocals right, engineering, all that. So I'm really excited to start releasing hyperpop music in 2022. So I just want to, hype you guys up about that at the end of this video. But I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time I upload.
I wonder why Randy Sarah wasn't on here. I'm surprised he's not on here, man. Why wasn't he on here? You see, I don't want to talk about him. But yeah, so with that said, guys, those were fucked up. But let me know which one is messed up the most. Thanks for watching. Take care, you guys, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.